Get the controller that he responds.
Welcome to ForgeFire Archives, episode 41. I'll kill you where you stand.
Mention the Lich King. That's the line.
Abomination. All right, that's it. I saw that.
And the man dead.
Let's see. That's red, so it's martyr. Just. Yoink.
So long.
There we go.
Happy trip.
You should pull out a 3.5e monster level
You
drain.
should pull out.
You can stay in the
Hey,
hole.
yo.
So I'm not restarting the recording. That's staying.
Good.
So
Murder hot dog cock stays.
let me introduce my victims tonight. Nice.
We're all victims.
I'm about to you. Oh wait. Go on. You get like 2 hours.
You make a wonderful teacher.
You got like 2 hours. I'll burn it all
In
right here.
my 14 years of teaching, I have never.
Not the substitute.
He's leaving a note.
The only innocent person among my victims. I'm sorry. You're a victim of circumstance, if anything, Sippy. Played by Bill.
I was about to say, Bill's the only innocent.
What did Mason do? We just got here.
He
Guilty by
breathed on me.
association.
He breathed at me.
Sins of the father, sins of the friend.
Say hi, Bill.
Wait.
All right. Horny on Main, otherwise known as Arania, otherwise known as DJ Skinny Penis, also known as Liv.
Yes! Finally
DJ
something to change my
Skinny
name
Penis.
to in Discord.
DJ Skinny Penis.
I beg.
What the?
I hate my life.
You're the one that said it.
I do. I was born without a filter, and I regret it every day. The walking ketchup bottle that sasses Connor.
Whoa, what is up, Lactation Nation?
Nah, this. All that for Imagine Dragons.
I missed the 9/11 jokes.
Ay, Dios mío.
Sneak rat. Played by Shay. Anyway, so and Uhal. Well, I gotta steal more from Connor's campaign, so Uhal played by Mason.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up. Strangle that bitch.
Never turn.
Now, some of you today handed in your downtime for, I believe it was 4 days, until your boat gets here. We're going to go through some of those, because some of you were easier to handle than others. Some others may have decided to steal owls. No, choir boy owls, or perhaps become a living French maid for a wizard. I don't know. We will start. Yeah, we'll start with Sippy because his is the most adorable and funny. Sippy.
Okay.
Is there anything you actually wanted to do over the 4 days?
Yeah, well, first of all, he's just gonna, as he talked before, he's gonna get a couple of diamonds.
Okay.
At this point,
He will say you at precise market price. And he only has 3 on him right now, as the other clerics in the field have also inquired.
yeah, he will take 2 of them because Sippy's a nice boy. He doesn't want to take the last diamond.
Thank you, Sippy. That's why you're my favorite.
And then he's just gonna help around the temple, and also, he's also a little excited because he has wings now. He gets to explore some of the other things. So that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna be a curious boy and fly to places he would not have been able to before.
Roll me a flat charisma check.
What?
Eh?
Eh?
Do as I ask.
What even is that? What do you mean?
Johnny?
Do as I ask.
Just rolling charisma.
All right. You
How
carry yourself.
charming is that, Flick?
You carry yourself very regally. All the other attendees look up to you as a senior cleric. Those big ass eyebrows of yours. You're very regal.
Okay.
Good. Is there anything else?
Not really. He's gonna help around where he can, but
Okay.
Yay.
The head priest will, on the sly, hand you a couple healing potions, for your assistance. Roll me a d4. Oh,
Oh, bunker.
okay. There you go.
Oh.
4. All right. He hands you 2 greater and 2 regular healing potions.
nice. Okay. Thank you for the gift.
Go with Kinesis' blessing.
He will bow.
Yes. All right. Arania, you've been
Yay.
in deep meditation, and I'm going to say since I will technically be bringing you back to the morning after the dream. I'm going to say the dream happened at the end of the 4 days, just so it
Ooh,
ties
cool.
in a little better. If that's all right with everyone.
Works for me.
Any complaints?
Which dream?
The Merlin dream.
No complaints for me. I just need my 12 hours.
Am I forgetting something?
The
Remember the dream where we
watch
saw Merlin get
Simplex Merlin.
That one, yes. I wasn't thinking of that as a dream. My bad.
Cool.
You know, it was
Well,
kind of a-
in my head, I was thinking of like previous dreams, like the Oblivion one, and I was like, I don't remember. Did my some? Yeah.
That one.
I,
To remind
when
you.
they said Merlin getting suplexed, I remembered the gloves are off one where we were like, oh, and then they looked at us. And...
Okay. Oh shit. Where's the map? I don't want to put you on any of the new ones I made. I almost dropped you on the boat.
I'm on a boat.
Oh, look, it's here already.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Whoop. Wrong one.
R.I.P. Toad.
Eh? Alright.
Shane's. Oh, sorry, that was Mario's death noise. But the Shane's noise he made.
Lumber. Where did I put my thing? I forgot to put a thing somewhere. That is not what I want. Damn. Yeah. Oh, there it is. All right. Next on the list. Arania. All right. There we go. You've been in deep meditation, and that vision I messaged you about happens, and you reached for
The mountain.
the mountain.
Final answer.
All right. Good. I will now message you something.
Yay.
Due to your recent defeat over a very chaotic entity. Very you have been granted something funny, some funny ha-has.
Funny ha-has in this economy? What a blessing. Nice.
You know, I haven't eaten anything today.
Please fix that.
Shane.
Nah, he's got enough fat stored up.
Eat
Yeah.
something right now.
Do what you want. I'm not a cop.
Woohoo! Yes.
She's getting a single Chuck E. Cheese token was just dropped into her inventory.
This is the the big ass fucking Chuck E. Cheese token.
Like the display one, like for the counter.
You chuck in on my token till I cheese.
Yeah.
She cheesing on my Chucky till I
Go on.
Token.
good.
It's so affectionate.
Hope you enjoy that. There you go.
I very much enjoy that.
Fuck my ear. Ow. That hurt.
Choking on my Chucky till I cheese.
Alright, Martyr, yours is going to be a little more in-depth, so would you be alright if yours went last?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, because you're going to have to actually go and talk to Marlies for that one.
I object.
Okay. Fight for my life. Fight for my love.
I thought you were just going to say, okay, this doesn't change what's happening, but okay, you can object.
I'm gonna have a 2 in this. 2 2s. I was right.
Oh, yeah.
But the dice didn't want me to be correct.
Ooh, yeah.
So it made it 22 instead of 2s. And you know.
Oh, but
One.
Alright. Sorry, one of the Owl Choir Boys hides in your bag and is actually secretly your brother. Again, like last campaign, so...
Again?
Yes. It's secretly your brother again.
Not Mirren.
Get Mirren.
Yeah.
Mirren
Get
to...
Mirren.
Malvin.
Get Mirren, Stinky.
Malmus?
Evo, Necro, Malmus?
The Necrum. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaker at... You're being ignored. Murderwick. You're also being ignored.
Rip.
What? Be murdered?
Murdered, yes. Alright.
My boss?
Sneaker at. Your
In the arms of
various...
the devils.
Always.
What about my boss?
Fly away.
Go on.
A curse on your families. Sneak rat. Your investigations have led to 2 facts. The underground has disappeared of the Thieves Guild. It is up and poofed as it's just solid rock there now. But you do get a missive that says yes. In Thieves' Camp, that says for the foreseeable future, the Thieves Guild of this fine city of Minisant is undergoing an extreme makeover.
Maintenance.
Yes. It says makeover. It's just 3 dots in makeover. And you are free to contact this sending number at your earliest convenience if you wish to be involved in that. XOXO, Misha. Mishka.
867 5309.
6969.
6969.
And second, you've also been looking around for a bit, and you found that Burton, the right-hand shark of Skalax, has quite thoroughly fled into the ocean after being smuggled out. And the trail seems to point toward a town known as Lutetia. In the continent of Kamween.
Don't worry. You can't run forever.
You can't hide from what's inside. See, it's inside because your dagger's in his back.
Yes.
Yes. I believe I already know what Uhal is doing.
Yep.
Is the boy reading?
He's reading that whole book.
Reading the whole
Been
book.
12 hours.
Oh.
Reading the whole
I want a
thing.
book report on my desk by Monday morning.
All right. I don't necessarily know the best how the books work, so if there's anything that would stop you, I don't know.
No, he just has to read it for 48 hours
Got it.
worth of it,
Yep.
and he has to do that within like a a week time frame. He has to read
We're
48
already
hours
at
in the book.
8,
I imagine
so-
if he takes exhaustion, he's just gonna take the extra 2 days to sleep that off. So
Well, I wouldn't need it. I could just spend.
I
8
wouldn't know.
hours.
I'm just I'm just saying if that were a thing. So it wouldn't matter. So
Got the whole thing.
feel free to raise your shit as you see fit. As the book is suddenly sealed for the next 100 years. 100 years.
100. It's
100.
essentially it.
No archaeomancy to save you here. Get fucked.
LOL.
Lol.
Well,
I knew it. The art used for Silas is James Moriarty from Fate.
You.
Huh?
Yeah. All right, ketchup bottle. Your turn.
Martyr is going to stroll over to Marlios. Sort of canonically, he'll have gathered up all the loot he's going to take and sell for everybody from the Dragon's Horde. Whatever didn't get sent over by the wand, drop it off and exchange their stuff. And while he's there exchanging, Marlios,
Yes.
there's... Sorry, I was doing the Rex voice. I mean,
Ooh.
Yes, Gator Man. Welcome to my boat.
Marlios.
Here's a third license, my boy.
I was hoping there was some work I could help with around here. I've got a few days left in town before we head out.
Oh. Okay. Well, what are your skills, my boy?
I think I'm just doing Zrickich now. I've lost Martyr's voice.
Stick
You
out
fucking
your lower jaw.
You poor unfortunate soul!
Underbite, Martyr. Underbite.
This is stupid. I'm just an orc now.
Well,
Did the
I know
underbite
an
laugh.
easy way. I know an easy way. Pretend Martyr's standing next to Zrickich right now. Say something stupid.
It's weird that the sun gets blown up every night.
it fixed it. Holy shit.
Zrickich turns to you.
We should really staple your mouth shut one day.
You know, because like the colors is like it's like a dwindling fire. Like it blows up at night and then it reforms in the morning. We're back, baby.
We found the secret.
I hope Arania doesn't procreate with you.
Oh, where she amateur creates. But I can lift things, Marlios. I can break things. I can sort things.
You can sort
I
things.
can keep watch.
Keep watch.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you, just stand there staring at you with a contemplative expression.
Sounds so pained.
Yeah.
I can
What
keep
if-
watch.
What if, wait, hang on, I'm gonna turn on the music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ignore people suddenly joining the watch together.
Don't worry, I
I
forgot to turn it
forget.
on as well. I got a little sidetracked thinking of Mario shit for the game. Can you taste it? No, that might be harmful.
I can taste test.
Maybe you shouldn't.
What's the? My body's already like shutting down. I can't have any side effects.
It can.
I can. Oh, maybe not.
He looks at you. My potions are too strong for you. No.
Potions, Elora. I need your strongest.
I'm
potions.
going into battle. My potions are too strong for you, Martyr.
An ancient rite is performed in the shop. If you don't have anything, that's okay.
No. You can.
He's staring with puppy dog eyes.
You know what? I know the perfect job for you. I need you to sort the potion bottles, the empty ones. I need you to put them all onto these trays, because we have a return program so that they may be cleaned and reused. I need you to sort the ones that are health potions and regular potions, and then clean them.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Probably.
Okay.
He does a thumbs up. Do you have a table I can sit at and do this?
He conjures the table from the floor.
Marta goes and sits down. And is there like a crate of used bottles?
Yes.
He'll just flip the whole thing out, and they almost certainly start rolling off the table. And there might be a couple that break. Oh shit! They roll. Oh.
No worries. Here is a wand of mend. Don't worry about it, Dirtbat. But he kind of flinches every time we break one.
I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if Marta can understand how to use this magic device.
There's just a red button on it.
I was mainly seeing which end, if he's pointing the right end.
Do it for you.
Points at himself, just mends all his scars. Mends all the random bullshit on him.
It's just like shoots a laser in his eyes, like, I can't see. Fuck. Wait, no, it's fixed itself.
It mended his eyelids shut.
And Marta will go through and start cleaning them out. He's done dishes before, so I mean, he's doing fairly well. Like, he keeps them mostly set out. He just kind of does, like, one at a time, like all the red ones, the green ones, the blue ones. The same shaped bottles. Like, he just keeps going. By the way, Marlios.
Yes.
There's something I'd like to ask you about. You make magic items, right?
I do.
Do you have any?
I've been known to have those.
Do you know any? Do you have any expertise in making nature druid items? I found something recently in Dragon's Horn. I might will produce a star sapphire from the Horde. I was hoping you could make this into something. I don't know if you've met her, but there's a druid in our group. She has a very big, like, tie to the stars and the moon, and I saw a little gemstone that had like a star on it. Like, a little, like, and I was wondering if that, expensive stuff goes into magic items. I was wondering if this could be used. This is a 500 gold piece star sapphire.
Oh, what?
A 500 gold piece star sapphire.
Ooh.
A translucent blue sapphire with a white star-shaped center. Yeah, it's an immaculate gemstone.
This is a fine make. Lucky girl.
Ooh.
I was thinking, it may be something to make her magic stronger. Like, she has a lot of moon stuff. It's stars.
This now, and he kind of leans on his arm and gives you an eyebrow. This wouldn't happen to be going to a young furball glass.
Yes, the very same.
Oh, must be good friends.
You could say that.
The eyebrow it somehow raises a little further.
Things are.
Historians will say they were.
They found cradling each other, good buddies.
Roommates.
No, but they're hetero. There would be no such thing.
We're interracial. It's close enough.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
It's in a very complicated place right now. She said she loves me. I said I wish I could love her too. I'm cutting away some important details.
Listen, son. It's me, Marlios. Everybody's friend.
No. Bad.
I
I just, you know, our make and model, our kind. Love isn't exactly a natural feeling.
Son. Love isn't a concept that can be bred or beaten out of a race so easily. I'm not saying you should jump into some sort of puppy love wholeheartedly, but it's part of the mortal experience. It can be beaten and it can be bent, but just like hate, just like fear, it's a part of it. Now, I won't tell you where to stick your emotional business in. Stares at you for a second. But you must always protect yourself physically and emotionally.
Thank you, Southern Marlios.
I'm always southern.
I thought you were stereotypical orc voice before, but maybe I just had blood in my ear.
Well, talking to you was a little nostalgic almost, seeing such a young, confused man wandering around, trying to make his way in the world.
I try.
You've done moderately well for yourself so far. You haven't killed any innocents, have you? Yeah, and he lights a cigar.
His face drops.
Oh
Like,
no!
I sweat. You mean after getting out of the core?
Yes, of course.
Probably not. Like a hard swallow.
He's just nonchalantly lighting the cigar. Just puffs. So those bottles coming along.
My balls coming along.
Bottles.
Bottles. Pinky in the ear pulls out a cloud of wax.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, young man. Marlios rolls wherever he wants, but not down your hill.
I didn't expect you to. He slides over half an inch away. Anyway, do you have any ideas for that item? The thing. I don't know. I don't.
If
think
I
she has anything to
recall,
protect yourself if anybody gets on top of her. I don't think she has any weapons.
he raises his eyebrow again.
Connor can only suggest moonsicle so hard.
He said, "Of course, you wouldn't want anyone else getting on top of it, would you?" Takes another puff.
I stare at the camera and the Seinfeld theme plays.
Now, let me pull up this catalog of items I have. Definitely.
You know, I think a weapon might suit her since things can get on top of her. She just has her spells. It might be useful if she had some sort of bladed implement. Maybe it could boost her druid magic at the same time. I don't know if you could come up with something like that.
And I presume you'd want to incorporate the star sapphire in there.
Oh yes, please. Oh, also, he takes out a large jar out of his bag, and they're just pickled, corrupted fundamentum sitting in it. We got a thing.
He looks down at it.
I don't know what to use it for yet, but we'll probably talk to you about how to make it into something.
Well,
it's fundamentum from the dragon that
I could tell it was well, if my eyes don't deceive me, that is some corrupted nerdle essence
it is.
you've brought into my domain.
Well, it's in a jar.
A non-magic jar. He looks at you.
Where did the jars learn magic?
He's just going to put on some latex gloves covered in runic script, and is just going to take what looks like a staff, but it has like a hook at the. It looks like a Skaven man catcher for Shane's taste.
I was thinking of like the poles they pick up snakes with.
It kind of looks like that, and as soon as it latches around the jar, it almost seems to inject runes into the very material. That one is free of charge.
Thank you.
For future reference, lad. If the magic is icky, look for lead. Look for magic, and if you gotta really go about it, magic and lead.
You have any magic lead boxes for sale? I have money. Drops a huge bag of platinum on the table.
He just he doesn't break eye contact, and he reaches down below the bar. I'm saying the counter. What size you looking for? We talking ring box, chest?
About the size of a shoebox.
Okay.
Just in case we run into something icky, we'll have something we can throw it in.
Okay. The lead isn't necessarily the issue, it's just that it's not always receptive to magic, so we have to kind of alloy it with a bit of silver or whatnot. You don't have any lycanthropes in your powder, do you?
Not in this campaign.
Okay, good. I get confused sometimes. I pop around which Monday it is. Let's see it.
We're just waiting for the werewolves to show up on the other Monday.
Kill them. Sorry, that different voice.
Something came over him.
His hand briefly turns to metal. Alright, there we go. Silver line, silver runic script lead box, just called a runic lockbox in your inventory. This would be 300 gold pieces. This is personally ruined by yours truly.
I'll take it, but
trust me, it would take something of a pretty strong demigod tier item to bust through this bad boy.
Here you go. I'll turn over his gold.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
I do have an idea for the.
Yes. No, by all means.
Custom. I have a friend of mine. You know the rat who was in here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the heavy armor rat one.
Mm-hmm.
The skulky one. Because I think Zrach was here.
He was.
Briefly.
He was here briefly. Yes, yeah. He was.
Cool. So my character didn't just say nonsense. We like it.
Yeah.
You know, this corrupted fundamentum. He might like it if we could work this into some sort of like poisonous acrid weapon, especially since this creature killed him and we had to bring him back. I feel like he'd like having a trophy of it. It made into something.
Now, I'm going to say this for your benefit. Any of the old chaos god of pestilence and decay and disease and stagnancy, any item that comes out of that craftsmanship is going to be a taboo item. Just out of pocket.
As in the guards will take it?
Let me put it this way. Assuming you want me to do the best I can when creating an item with that, there is a non-zero chance it will be fucked up in some creepy way. It's so if your friend has any amount of conscience looks at the camera, any amount of conscience left in his blood, this is going to do some.
That we both look at the fourth wall.
This is going to do some serious damage to someone on the cellular level, and I can't guarantee it won't be weird.
I think he'd like that. I think he really wants a super poison.
As long as that is that, I believe I can restrain it to not be so costly to the user. I'll have to
Just think.
I'll have to hammer it down pretty hard so that it remains a normal non-fucky weapon.
Thank you. I mean, if you want to, you could just try and like make it like a poison gland that he sticks, like to coat his other blades with. I don't know how magic works. I'm just assuming you like.
So, okay, let me put it. I have a fantastic way of putting this. Okay, this is a fundamentum of a dragon corrupted with Nurgle. You know what that is?
Yes, I think Martyr did roll a history check to know who Nurgle was.
Yes. Much like our thrice-stabbed father.
Spits.
Don't spit on my floor, boy. Pick that. Sweep that up.
Pick that up.
Martyr goes to like pinch and try and pick it up.
Not with your hands, boy. Use this paper towel. Not with fog. Boy, I said, boy.
Foghorn?
Boy, I
Foghorn
put. Hey, he hands you paper towel. Boy, I said, I pick that up with the paper towel, boy.
But you say.
All right. These items in the same vein as. I don't want to use the word, have the word cursed, but given that these gods don't technically exist in the same state anymore, means not only will they be rare, but they will be palpably in tune with their aspect. I'm going to have to go all out to make that. So something, if you want me to make with that fundamentum, is going to cost a bit more, just to make sure it's safe to use. Also, a written contract that I did not make that item.
If you want, I'll go and get him, and you all can hammer out the details, and we can find out if he'd actually be interested in that.
That is fine, but first of all, your lady friend.
Yes.
This moon, I believe I have something. It's called a schematic, something called a moon sickle.
What a unique idea.
Yes, I do believe this is a wonderful idea that I have had, and I'm showing you now.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Doesn't she already have a moon sickle?
You know,
Yes.
you know
Perhaps if your friend could bring in any items that they might have, I could use to enhance it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Perhaps upgrade it to a +2. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then perhaps incorporate this star sapphire. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge for your lady friend.
Martyr like phases into the darkness like the Homer Simpson meme. Just, I'll be back.
You didn't even take
Into the bushes.
You didn't even take your pay for the bottles.
No, he did not.
All right then.
He forgot.
He puts his 30 gold back in his pocket.
Where would Aranya be on day one?
I +1 my adamantine, please.
You're gonna have to roll for the price.
All right, let me roll it real quick.
Am I still
Oh!
I mean, honestly, that's not.
That's in platinum.
all right?
Oh, okay, never mind. That's yep.
Would I still be in? I probably wouldn't have been successful with the meditation on the first day. That probably would have come towards the end.
Yes.
I'd just kind of be hanging around where we're staying in case Matron needed anything.
Oh, cool. Then Martyr's just gonna take your whole backpack if you're meditating.
Good thing nothing's happened on screen because I've had this thing set to private for a little while.
Yeah, I would have been meditating a little bit and just hanging around. So yeah, I would not have my backpack guarded.
Yeah, there may be some point where you turn around, hey, where's my shit? Then Marty just is gonna like Saturday cartoon, reach around the corner, grab it, and exit the building. Do I see Zrikich by any chance on my way out?
Yes.
Hey, Zrikich, come here.
What?
I've got an idea. Follow me. I want follow.
Zrikich will stand there without moving.
Not until you get the sentence out.
I want to make you something, but I need your help to give specifics to the guy who making it. He's sweating.
Zerkich will follow him.
Damn it.
Skip. Go back to Marlios' shop. I start rifling through it. I almost said Andera. Jesus. Arania's stuff for the moonsicle.
Oh, it's you.
Okay, you find the moonsicle.
Mm-hmm.
There's also navigator's tools, a scimitar,
Crap.
star map, crystal star map, a
Who cares
bronze
about that?
key,
Into the furnace. Kidding.
a chicken bone,
Oh.
and a bolt.
Eats that.
Break it open, suck the marrow out.
And then the bowl of commanding water elementals.
Ooh.
Can I ask him to make a dex save?
Oh. For what?
Something in my bag.
I'll volunteer it. 18.
You save against my hunting trap.
That is extremely dangerous to have armed in her bag. What if it just clamps onto our back? Martyr will disarm it and tie it to the bottom of the bag. Moonsicle. Also, Zrikich, the fundamentum. Points to the large glass jar that I imagine you left there. I was thinking we could turn it into I kind of realizes now that Marty just said a word, has been saying a word. There's no way he knew. It's not Icarus.
Would you like to say that the fractal told you what a fundamentum was?
I was gonna say Uhal told him.
You know that's even better. Uhal, read.
Called this a fundamentum. He's did the breath stuff, and it's got the polyps of magic on it. I was thinking we could make it some wicked poisonous blade, because it killed you, and you might want a trophy because it killed you. And you died. Remember?
You remember?
I might have forgotten. But is it like this? Lunges at his neck.
Just wrestling on the floor in front of Marlios. Kinda, yeah, but you died a lot quicker.
No murder in the shop. He's reading a newspaper.
Drag him outside.
What happens outside the shop isn't my concern. He's pouring himself some coffee now. As Pyro pours himself some drink.
We're rolling towards the door. Can we at least finish telling him what you want to make?
So,
You have to be alive to hear it.
So, Miss, I believe your friend called you here as well.
I'm not there.
He summons you.
Bag.
Oh, he brought the bag. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was pouring drink. I'm facing in and out.
Nope. I just took her stuff while she's meditating.
I was so mad at you.
Zerkich will jump off of Martyr, put his dagger away.
So, what can you do with that thing?
Well, as he sips some of this coffee, he's staring at you. Well, young rat folk, that depends on what you need. I can tell you're of a skulking persuasion, so I believe making into a battle axe would be a poor idea. What do you want made? And I'll see what I can accommodate you with. If you want, for some whatever reason, I can make a bomb, but that's a one-time use thing.
That may be an option.
Zerkich will put his dagger on the table, his short sword on the table, his rifle on the table.
These are my primary armaments. Anything similar that you might be able to craft?
Gun, dagger, and what?
Short sword.
Short sword. Well. And he puts on his glasses as he runs up to the item list. I can do a couple things with these here. That's the guns are gonna be a special project, which might cost a little more. So let's put that on the side for a second. So I can tell you what I can do with these. One, I can perpetually make a blade that will constantly be applied with a let's call it a corrupting miasma. And I'm talking that might put your kid's warpstone to shame, as this will be raw distilled stagnancy.
All right.
We can go that route, or I can invert this and make it a blade of Nurgle slaying, or pestilence slaying, whichever you want to go there. Any creature that would align with a with the former plague god, I can make that do extra damage to that.
That seems very
Niche, yes.
niche.
Considering Ulegnan was supposed to get rid of most of these, which is something that managed to get past a god's notice. Very rare, very terrifying.
Sword.
A similar route there, which a little more, given the increase for weight. I could also, what is the fucking weapon called? I can create this into a somewhat of a vicious weapon, which when you get a particularly well strike, you may deal more damage and possibly receive health in return.
Let me ask out of character. Are you looking at the actual vicious weapon?
No. It's a vicious weapon, but I've added a little something on the end of it, where the 2d6, you would also gain 2d6 HP back.
Hmm. It's still only 5% chance of occurring.
Yes. That one, plague slaying, or I can give you
just extra damage.
Yeah, I can just give you flat extra damage, and I'll tell you this one for free. It's not going to be poison. I'm not a dick.
I mean, the benefit of poison damage usually is that you get to have like a D12 or something high. It's just that a lot of stuff's immune to it, but when something isn't, you get to absolutely destroy it with damage.
I'll let you choose that. Not you, Connor. You're rolling around. You're rolling around in character. I'm talking.
I just want to throw my 2 cents in about advocating for poison damage.
I know.
Because I love green dragons.
And what about the bomb?
Get choked out by the rat. Well, I imagine the dragon you got this from hit you with its breath a couple times.
Hit him with the thunderbolt.
I would essentially add in make you a bomb or a set of bombs depending on how powerful you want it to be. And then, much like a bead, a fireball from a necklace of fireball, I could create you something similar, but except with this element, which would be, I assume, looking at he picks up the jar, staring at it, would be a mixture of poison and lightning. Or I can shoot that to acid, whichever you want. Wouldn't be too hard to shift.
What about the gun?
The gun. That one's a tough one. Creating magical firearms typically is of or artificing, which, well, not impossible, will be considerably more tough. If you knew a gnome craftsman or a dwarf, you could get some runic crafting in there. What I could do for you is create ammunition made from this fundamentum. I'm not quite sure how much.
I take it would just apply the aspects of the dragon.
Yes.
Potency is a good thing. How many do you think you can make out of this?
Looks at the fundamentum. Does a little math. Let me roll some dice real quick.
Take your time.
Considering the amount I would push to each bullet, I would say 72 rounds. It had to be,
72 rats.
it had to be above 50. I wasn't gonna get him any less than 50.
72 rats? Why is so many rats? What do you make the rats?
Rat
I
gun.
said 72 rounds.
Rat gun.
Rat gun.
It shoots a plate.
Rattling gun.
It shoots a like rat.
The rattling.
That's what I just said.
It's a rat.
It's like a rattling gun.
It hurts like a rattling gun.
I have one of those, and Shane's came from me.
Yes, it does. What day is it of our downtime that we're doing this?
This would
Take
be
the first one.
This would be this first one, yeah.
Okay.
I guess all I'll consider is not going to be more in the back or more in the front.
Martyr at the back pops up. I know you sneak off and stab things when we aren't looking. I just thought having something that did a whole bunch of burst damage might be good for you. Even if you can't use it in regular combat, let you assassinate somebody. I know you like that.
Raised eyebrow.
Well, I mean, I don't have any proof that you've assassinated anyone, but sometimes you'll disappear and come back with blood on you. Don't ask questions. I'm not a snitch. But, I doubt you're hunting. You said Zerkish cleans off his blood stuff, doesn't he?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you said he's a very clean rat.
He's a very clean rat.
Let me suck that sense back in. I mean, you disappear sometimes. You're a sneaky Skaven. I mean, am I wrong?
I'll let you decide for yourself.
Is that correct that you're going to assassinate me?
Interpret it as you want.
I love to use assassin as the verb and not assassinate.
So,
Correct.
let me just ask this last question. Would the vessel that you're augmenting for this fundamentum, would the size of it ruin its potency? Let's say if I put it on the dagger, would it be less lethal than the sword, or less lethal than the bullets? More?
It would be significantly more diluted in the bullets. The short sword... The short sword and the dagger will be mostly negligible, but the bullets would definitely lose much of the potency.
The dagger does well enough on its own. Let's just opt for the sword.
I was reading something on called a wiki dot. What was that again? It's a lovely newspaper. So you were
And to
saying,
keep you updated.
yes. So you wished for the dagger, short sword.
Short sword.
Short sword. Very well. Now what? Did you hear that? Sounded like 2 cents being thrown. Or did you?
If you're looking for art, I put a suggestion in general.
I would say just increase its lethality. I don't need any of the special stuff.
So just the flat damage.
Yes.
All right, now something I must ask because it was brought up. Would you like this to be a poison, a corrupting poison, or a corrosive acid? Or perhaps you want to be an infecting necrosis.
Acid, probably.
No, yes, you have a fine choice. Yes. Alright.
Can I ask a meta question that
No.
might influence the answer?
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, you may.
Does the amount of damage change depending on the type? Like, does it do more damage on necrotic than it would acid because more things resist necrotic, or is it the same damage just choosing the type?
It's just choosing the type.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take my hands off. This is his thing.
All right. So, let's see here. Come back. I hear you all. Matter of fact, you have the wand. Which one of you has the wand?
What
Me.
wand?
I have it. As Connor said, he's gonna shut up. I have the wand.
What wand?
This wand.
Character, you're fine.
Hang on. If I activate this in here, will it cause a black hole?
No. It just doesn't work.
When we were at the Dragon Horde, we were scooping up stuff. I pointed it upon, we gathered it up, and then this lets us shop here, so we can take our items and sell it to Marlios. Remember the goo thing?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Marlios hollowed it out, cast that thing to hell or something, and now it's tied to his shop.
Well, that's useful.
Yeah, and I've been holding on to it.
Glad to get
Sorry,
more
did I forget to
customers.
tell it to the group?
I am banning you from holding that, and I'm giving it to you, Hall.
No. He gives over the wand.
No.
Takes it.
Well, you were saying.
As the dungeon master pours himself some more cherry drink.
Beer wine?
I was about to ask.
Cherry wine is darker than my soul and will hollow my teeth.
Yes.
This is sugar-free packets I get from Walmart, and I mix them together because I'm insane. I believe I have fruit punch. I believe I have fruit punch and early dawn rise orange right now.
Interesting.
It looks like I'm drinking a raw orange crayon right now, but it tastes delicious. Orange drink good.
Mm.
And it's sugar free.
Healthy.
Ooh.
Basically good for you. Basically vegetables.
I should drink more.
Yeah.
Look, I just
Hell, did you want the wand for?
Huh?
Marlios has been fixated on his drink
Who are you?
mid combo.
Oh, right, the rat. Let's see here. The sword. Use the wand while you're on your boat. Make sure you're touching the ground, or else the kind of like a immovable rod. The doorway will just be floating in midair and just leave. That's happened
Okay.
before, and it's taken out a ship, at least one.
I don't assume we'll need you
Well,
on the boat.
Well,
Let's just do it when we arrive.
oh, you must understand. This is going to take a few days to make, along with
It's fine. I was saying we'll just gather whatever you're making once we arrive at our destination. Don't need to do it on the boat.
Okay, that's all you, buddy. Just above board. That is a month of sailing.
Unless a fucking kraken wants to come out of nowhere, I think we'll be fine.
Hey, Uhal, could you roll me a deal?
Looks at the fourth wall.
Hey, Uhal, could you roll me a? Could you give me a Kraken roll?
roll.
Don't
Kraken
worry.
roll.
There's the legendary heroes who famously went by the name the Kraken Guard who took care of that.
Famously, my ass. You barely used that name.
Think I ever saw a kraken?
I don't think we ever did.
You saw.
No, I think Nito's character dove into one and then it spat out his old one.
Hey, 37, baby.
That wasn't a kraken, I don't think.
That was a sea dragon.
That's what I thought.
That was a massive sea serpent dragon.
I don't believe they guarded any krakens.
Jumped into it and it spat his hat out.
False advertising. Look, if something attacks us on the boat, I have a knife, another knife, and a gun. I think I'll be fine.
Alright, so one thing Pyro isn't good at is pricing things.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Help.
just figure it out after session.
Tell me its stats, and I can probably.
Alright, so it will be a
Or you pyroing. You don't know anything.
Bro. It will be a.
Leave me alone!
It will be a.
it'll be 2d6. Yeah, 2d6. You actually named yourself to just kidding penis, you shit. I just glanced to the left. Just 2d6 damage, just 2d6 damage taken. What
Okay.
What else can you do to me?
So it is currently a +1 short sword.
Yes,
Are you just stapling 2d6 damage to it?
I am.
That would probably make it rare. Or, I mean, it's acid. Is this on every attack or once per turn or something?
Once per turn.
Once per turn. Okay. So, yeah, rare makes sense. So just price it as a rare item.
Google. Show me the post.
Show me his balls.
5e rare item.
Google.
Didn't I
Show me
think I
his.
give you a handout for this.
You did. I don't remember where it is.
Oh.
We have so many handouts that we share with each other.
I try to pin everyone, but I
think
keep forgetting.
I thought I had literally like handout in the Roll20 made one for him.
Oh, in the Roll20
In
number.
the Roll20 chat. Wow, it's almost as if that leaves.
No, not the chat, like an actual handout, but I don't see it.
I don't know. Maybe I have it pinned in our chest.
Oh yeah, it was definitely over Discord.
Boy, yeah, murder each other on the floor while I look for this.
I mean, just search for the word like uncommon in our chats.
Hey, Martyr, can you look down the barrel real quick? I think something's jammed.
Oh, you're sure.
Oh, hey, here it is.
I don't see anything.
Look a little closer.
Eyeball in the barrel. Well, now I can't see anything.
Okay,
Hold on. I think that might persist.
Pulls trigger.
before you can before you can paint the side of my wall, as a magical cork pops in the barrel.
That would do nothing. It
Yeah,
has
me
to
too,
block. It has to block the iron.
Fuck you, magic. Roll me 2d10.
Bullet stopping.
Roll.
Uh,
Yeah,
2d10.
yeah, 2d10 times 1,000. Why yes, Sippy?
Oh, that's not bad.
Give you an extra shit. Alright,
Sheet.
shit.
There's no eye.
Not yet.
I mean, you should be able to afford that with what you got from the dragon.
I can. It takes about half of it.
Sippy.
I mean,
Sippy.
still rolled really fucking good. Getting a 1 is big.
You have a sheet now. Alright, that will be 7,000 gold.
So be it.
Is there anything else you want to add on this?
That's
while we're
700
here?
platinum.
Just thank you.
So, I looked at your regular things while I was waiting. You have a scroll of Find Familiar. I want it.
AKA the shop you put in downtime.
By all means.
Buying that.
I said if you had its price is written, if you have the money, pay it, and then I won't even
I know.
look at you.
But you said this is the first day, so this would have been the first time I was in here.
Very well. Here's designated price.
X puts designated coins on the table.
Thank you very much for this designated price. There you go. Puts it in his bag. Oh, he paid it. How nice. All right, now
I heard you had a big mechanical crab.
You have what now? Oh,
Apparatus Aqualish.
he looks at
Oh
you.
God, we that.
Yes, the apparatus Aqualish. I opened it up again. I saw it, and I was like, the crowd. I'm submarine.
I do possess a apparatus of Erastus. Merchandising.
So,
Flamethrower.
you taking that at face value? 10 grand?
Yes, it is used.
It's used.
Eyebrow raise.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means
So,
what it means.
Quick question. Is there a high demand on those things?
Not anymore.
Is there defects to know about?
No. He doesn't
Are
blink.
you
He doesn't. He doesn't blink.
Ooh, a javelin of lightning. That'll be cool.
If I were to ask about the well-being of the previous owner, what kind of answers might you have about that?
They signed a contract.
He signed an NDA.
He doesn't break eye contact with the rat, but he reaches behind, opens a case, and hands a slightly sparking javelin.
We all signed an NDA.
I see.
Settlement agreement in the court.
Well, if you still have it at some point, I might have use for it. So, if no one buys your questionable machinery, I might.
I might be the one to buy your questionable machine.
It's perfectly safe.
That's what they all say.
I didn't make it. I am only reselling it. Young man, you said you wished to upgrade a item? 2+2? He still hasn't blinked yet and staring at the rat.
I thought he wanted to adamantine zone.
I know he was fucking with you. Or are you adamantine my armor? Or your armor.
No, I'm not adamantining my armor. It's made out of leather.
There have been weirder magics.
Stranger things have happened.
You have adamantine.
You cannot handle my wares.
And we don't need to have this conversation.
Very good. Come back when you level up. I don't know. Young man, Martyr, you said you wish to upgrade a item with some reagents.
Moonsicle. Star Sapphire.
Yes.
Yes, good. Because right now it's got a little bit of magic on it. I guess this is where I got the idea to suggest it. Or like
Now,
we buff that.
Now, as an
and
aside,
maybe-
above board, do I just price it as a +2 item, or do I just do the rarity and half it?
Think of this. He's giving a +1 item to get a +2 item.
Yes.
You could price it like a +2 and then subtract the value of a +1 from it. It's not a whole lot, but it would ascertain the value of what you're putting into the equation.
Charge me the full thing. Is Mara's going to ask for him to design it in a way, like to give it the matrix of getting up to a +3, and so that if they find something powerful enough, he can strap it to the side of it and it'll bump up.
So he wants to pre-fire the +3.
Yeah.
It's a little sus.
And +3s are very rares or rares?
Very rare. Should
Very
be.
rare.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, like it'll just be a +2 right now, but like Connor above board is thinking like if we end up killing like a celestial or an elemental or something and I steal its soul, I might try and like pour it in there.
all right, I believe I can do that, but that will be a bit of a steeper price, young man. Can you pay that?
Am I getting charged for? Am I getting charged for the whole very rare?
Probably a discounted very rare.
Yeah,
Granted that
I will.
the price of a uncommon versus rare is very huge, which is why it wouldn't have been that.
Yeah.
It would have been a discount, but not something major. And then going from rare to very rare is also a huge curve.
Does
So-
does just rolling a standard D4 instead of a D4 +1 sound good, or?
I mean, there's still only like a 25% chance I could afford that.
About
Why not do the D4 +1 time?
instead of 10,000, how about 5,000?
I was gonna say that. I was doing the math. I was like, let's just cut the multiplier.
All right, so D4 +1 times 5,000.
Half?
Well, it's still D4 +1 times 500. Well, no, that comes out
5,000.
like,
1,000. Instead of 10,000, it's gonna be 5,000.
yeah. Right.
So be it.
I was converting it to platinum.
Roll.
Hell yeah.
10 grand.
For you,
1,000 platinum, right?
Yes.
Goodbye, 1,000 platinum.
for you, young man. I'll give you this discount just this one time.
Oh, thank you.
You have been the subject of nepotism, and he'll ruffle your hair.
I was about to say, you're about to get patted on the head by your uncle.
Thank you. You know, this gives me an interesting note. Marta's art has him bald. I think I'd like to say that he has a little bit of hair poking out now.
I'm going to say he has
Ew.
like a little army buzz cut that's starting to grow
Yeah.
up.
Like I imagine in the core, he didn't really shave it. It's just like almost like chemo. Like the Hybrian energy just kept him bald and like, but now being kind of distorted a little bit. Got a little bit of hair growing in.
Bald!
Gross.
My eyes!
How long do you think this one will take?
Well, honestly,
Not 4 days, Martyr.
Oh, I've got another thing.
a little longer now.
Hang on. Marta drops 4 bowling balls on the counter,
What the fuck is that?
and they magnetically click together. Can you make this into a bola?
How the fuck are you gonna throw that?
I'm strong.
He stares down at his cracked counter.
Super buff, man!
Connor has had 4 magnetic bowling balls written down on his sheet for so long.
Why?
They're just magnetic orbs, but they're the size of bowling balls.
Are you gonna carry the fucking cannon to launch this?
I could carry it, right? I'm beefy.
Bro, where did you get those?
I have
Marta.
honestly no recollection.
Martyr.
Hey, I'm gonna stop the session just real quick. I'm gonna get up and walk away for a second because I just leaned over to look into my drink if there's a spider in there. I'm gonna go vomit.
Oh, Marta.
Take all the time you
Martyr.
need, man. This is a good place to get snacks.
Martyr,
Mhm.
how far can you throw a javelin?
Pretty far.
How far is pretty far? I would say about,
The range of
30
a
feet,
javelin.
maybe 120 if I really push it.
yeah. How much does a javelin weigh?
Mhm.
Maybe a few pounds at most. Now, how much does one of those 4 bowling balls weigh?
Oh.
I'll do the math for you, Martyr. A fucking. There's no way in hell you're gonna lob 4 of these motherfuckers at anything that's not 2 feet in front of you.
Why are you yelling at me?
You have to use your brain.
I don't have one.
If you didn't have one, I would not have to talk as much.
Going off Going off of shot put, the farthest thrown shot put in the world record is 77 feet and 3.5 inches.
And that's one.
That's just one.
That's one fucking bowling ball worth of weight.
He turns to a fucking fantasy game, y'all. He regularly takes his fucking Zweihander that is
Where
like.
is it?
Martyr, are you about to do a benching contest with the fucking
You
giraffes?
gotta pull it up. It's on the very far left. Blow up the picture. In the middle, very far left.
Oh, I thought that was a smudge on my screen. Oh,
Mm-mm.
God. Oh, fuck.
Kill Bill Siren.
Yeah, we gotta check in on Pyro after tonight and see how that man doing, because,
He's in the bathroom taking his whole soul out and scrubbing it. Just
his heart is pounding right now. That man has had his entire life flash before his eyes.
shout out to Pyro for being so calm. All right, setting
He
one
really
down.
did.
We're gonna take a moment. I found a spider. I'm gonna go.
Well, we hope he watches this video so that he can hear us talk
I
about
don't
how proud
know.
he
He
is.
paused it.
Did he? Are we
He said he
sure?
paused the session. I don't
Yes,
know
he
about the
said
video.
I paused the video.
No, he said we're gonna pause the session.
I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
I
I don't know if he's in the right state of mind to be thinking.
The right state of mind to be thinking is such a great sentence. Well, yeah, I mean, I think I'd ask just to make it a net with like a higher SPC with these bowling balls.
You better hope he magically shrinks the motherfuckers.
I mean, he has the capability. He's a fucking alchemist.
Want him to shrink Martyr's balls?
Yes.
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Balls in your jaw. But yeah,
What?
the net
The
takes your
temple.
whole action.
He's neutered now.
Congratulations, here's your moonsicle. We use it to cut him off.
Already tested it.
On what?
His balls.
He's coming with running a generate down the line. Here he is now. He sounds a little different.
We have them in this container right here. Do you want them?
Let me try that sickle.
What a keepsake.
He shakes it around in the truck. It's like that when they took out his laugh box in SpongeBob.
Oh, hey Sippy. Pyro sipped away because there's a spider in his cup.
Amazing.
He
So
put a
he's
picture of it
having
in chat.
a full attack. Which, you know, super valid.
I can only imagine what it's like when you're taking a drink, and he probably just looked in the cup, and just probably
I
his
hope he
mouth
can't
full
hear
of it
us.
already.
I hope he can hear us, and if he
I
can,
doubt
take your
he
headset
would've.
off for a second.
I doubt he
But-
would have kept it on.
Imagine the nightmare. This is the best case scenario. Imagine he takes a sip and he feels it crawling in his mouth.
No!
Oh my god.
Like
That's the worst case scenario!
exactly. This is the best case scenario we've got right now. Is that he finds it and gets to step away. Worst case scenario is he's got 8 legs doing the Irish jig on his tongue.
He becomes the spider's George.
One time, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a beetle or something. I didn't really stop to check. But one time, it slipped in my mouth while I was doing something. I think I was like yelling as I was on a bike or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't like, oh no, I gotta spit this out. I was like, all right, there's only one way to do this.
Crunch.
I was like, I don't want to see if you're gonna cling to my tongue or not. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to fucking execute you.
And
Well,
that's why
it seems
Shane
to
is
be-
eating bugs his entire life.
Yep. Underwater City.
This is very peaceful.
Yes, it is.
You could use some serenity.
Yeah.
Is there? I forget if there's a way to note like flying speed in Roll20. Like-
Not really.
Fly speed? What do you mean?
Like there's the speed box that you just put a number in there,
Yes.
but like, is there a
There's
way
no
to like?
fly
Is it-
speed box.
Is it different than your normal move speed?
Well, yeah, for what I'm doing, yeah.
I don't think there is one.
I would say your best bet is to in a box near your speed. Like if you don't use the personality traits ideals or whatever, you can put it there. Or just if you do that, just make a feature and trait and just try to remember.
I'm making
I'm back.
I'm making
Welcome back.
Oh,
Can
you
you
do.
pause the
What?
recording?
Hmm?
You pause the recording, I take it?
No.
Oh. Well, you'll hear all that.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. You'll hear something you don't want to hear in there.
I mean, to be fair, before I say take off your headphones. So if you do listen back to this, just take a good 2 minutes after I say that and don't listen. Because there's a good chance it'll make your skin crawl.
It
Cannot.
made my skin
I
crawl.
cannot possibly be hurt anymore today.
No, you can.
No,
I think
Wait.
everybody at the table's agreeing it's an image that
Yeah.
even we don't like.
I know about the statistics of spawn spiders. I'm well aware.
No.
of that.
No.
Just take our word for it. You don't want to hear it.
Those aren't even real. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Average human swallows 8 spiders a year. False. Spiders
Okay.
George, who lives in a cave and eats 10,000 spiders a day, was an outlier and should not have been counted.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
10,000 weak sauce.
No.
Can't believe I'm the only one that knows about spiders, George.
We know about spiders, George.
know.
We're checking in on Pyro on the
I-
edge.
So, Marios,
Slams in Thunder Elemental Core on the table.
you think you can implement this into something?
Give me a second.
Oh, buddy.
Marios, you seem like you've seen.
I can't. Hang on. Session is not started yet. I cannot express what I did in that bathroom. I tore out my innards.
Yeah.
I know all about that, except it wasn't me, but it was still my bathroom.
Yeah,
It
It
was
was
Marcel.
Marcel.
What?
I made myself get rid of that.
Marcel defiled my bathroom one day when he was drunk as fuck.
I have never been betrayed by my beverages this hard.
The real question
being
is,
so composed.
the real question is,
I'm not gonna.
was it in the cup when you poured it, or was it in the drink?
I don't want to think about that.
Shame. Spider soup. I'm sorry.
Stop licking the damn thing!
Or were you about to become Spider-Man and the spider accidentally fell in your drink?
Canon event.
There is no.
I think if Pyro were to become Spider-Man, I think he would just euthanize himself.
The
New canon event.
the-
Miles.
the twist of fate is Spider-Man's one of my favorite superheroes.
Oh,
Ain't that fucking
buddy.
It's awful.
Now
How do you
ima-
feel about spiders, man?
I'm not sure.
let's get out of this. Get out of this. Back to the Thunder Elemental Core. I've had in my inventory for I
Okay.
don't know how long.
Okay, what do you want from me?
What can you do with it?
Cry, shit my pants, maybe come. I don't know.
Hey, yo.
You think that I could use this to augment a gun, dagger, make a bomb?
I think. Oh god. I think you could make ammunition as well. This would be more suitable for a bludgeoning weapon, which I don't think you particularly use.
Oh.
So I would recommend ammunition or a bomb, or take it to an artificer. I am a wizard. And afraid. I'm drinking water now.
See, I'll hold on to it for longer. You know of any artificers?
No.
Stairs. Fourth wall. I'm pressed up against it.
Well,
Not doing shit, leave.
Well,
Coming through the kitchen wall.
I know some, but none of them are available right now.
Looks at Martyr, looking through Martyr at his player. I'm not going to shit leave.
We're not.
You know,
Oh well, I'll figure it out.
it could have been any kind of pest that really just decided it chose violence. I saw a wolf spider just slink out of my chest the other day, and I turned into an animal, and I just annihilated the chest with a boot.
Buddy.
Connor, I don't know how to tell you this. This is why I don't want your exposure therapy. People will die, and they won't be me.
My exposure therapy. I want no part of the room.
So anyway, the thunder thing. You're going to other ones to an artificer, or I can create some sort of bomb for you.
Would that bomb be a one-time use?
As Tom's typically
Maybe have some sort of shock charge thing?
as bombs
I don't know.
typically go, they are one-time use.
I'll hold on to it. Thanks for the consideration.
Of course.
Fuck is it?
Anytime for
Also-
a customer.
Puts 5 platinum on the table.
I want that bloodstone.
What
The bloodstone.
is it in the shop that the DM posted?
It was in the loot
Yes, that's in the shop. I'm not the DM that posted.
But
Not sure what a DM is, but I feel like it's relevant.
I'm not strong enough. I'm lost. Go ahead. Take it.
direct market.
Hey. I might have sounded calm. I was not calm.
We were impressed how composed you were to get through the situation.
I am.
That you weren't immediately screaming and flailing. That's what we were commending.
If I'm anything out of all of my faults, it is extremely in your distress.
I
Anyway,
think we're done here.
please do.
All right, I'll come back for the sickle, or I'll bug them for the wand.
Come back in 4 days or something.
Okay.
3 to 5 business days.
Skip.
But it's,
Man, it's just about to start the weekend.
Are you gonna pay me for the bottle stuff?
No.
yes.
Okay, here's your wand of mending back.
Here's your 30 gold.
And here's your wand of mending.
Thank you very much. Drop by again soon.
Oh. I'm gonna take that star sapphire out of my inventory.
Yeah.
And did he take the corrupted fundamentum?
Did he wanted the short sword? Then yes, he did take it.
I'm just clearing them out so we don't.
Got it.
And Martyr is now going to realize, oh shit, I have 2 javelin of lightnings now. Ooh,
Miracle.
I forgot I had one when I bought this one, but I don't want to go back now. He seems like he's going through it.
Just keep 2.
Yeah.
Water looks presently in the cup.
Deep probing scan on each sip.
Now, see, here's the problem. You after the next week, you are never going to drink another glass of anything without first looking into the
Next
cup.
week, this is a new facet of my life.
Achievement get paranoia.
Paranoia plus. I was born in it, molded by it.
Wait,
Now that we're done with that, I'm going to
He does the finger quotes.
I'm going to slink away into the shadows and possibly murder people.
Okay. Have fun.
Alright.
Have fun storming
I
the
don't know why it's
castle.
Nordic City, but you're getting Nordic City music.
Why not? Nordic City slaps.
It does. It will calm me. Oop.
Ketchup.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought the bar at the bottom was volume. My brain shut off.
Uh-huh.
Gotta be one of the worst.
Okay.
Got
Alright.
it. Shorty got it.
What are you all doing now?
That was it.
I take it that
Me too.
was just
Meditation.
the only specific things, and then we do all our downtime, and then we're ready to leave.
Is there anyone's downtime who I forgot in my manic insanity?
I think the only thing left to do in downtime would be the morning after the dream.
Yes, at the morning of your...
I am buying a 500 gold reliquary.
Okay.
Oh, you said there was one more 300 gold diamond?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Would you like to buy it?
Sippy's goodwill undone.
You may buy it.
I only have one dusted disappearance left.
Yeah, and yes, Sippy, you may buy that.
And do I need to bother you with mundane items I want to buy? Or should I just go by their normal price?
I trust you to go with
Just
normal
in
pricing.
case he doesn't know anything.
Yeah, I trust you. Despite our collective faults, I trust you to not fuck me over on that. Go ahead.
I'm just buying stuff, mainly stuff I bought for Rex in the last.
Go ahead,
Sunday.
take advantage of me in my wicked state.
So I can just have like the orb of
Okay.
dragon kind, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Mhm.
Add that to my inventory. I can just know Dream of the Blue Veil at will, right?
I can just
Yes, but you're going to
I can
say
just rip Marty's heart out, right?
yes.
To my palm now.
Yes.
All right, problem solved.
Movie reference. But the caveat is you have to go to gotta go to Fergus' setting.
Oh
No.
Don't, please.
No, that's fine. Worthy sacrifice. We don't have to go to a catch anymore. We're going somewhere worse.
No! Is he...
Oh, don't worry. You won't be there to worry about it, Martyr.
So
Hang on. They've got this other Monday place. They hate in-party fighting. Lemur!
He's not here to save you.
Lemur, destroy my enemies, and my life is
My
yours.
life is yours. Alright, I take it we're getting ready to leave now.
The morning after, you all have this funny haha dream where Merlin gets slapped by his older brother.
The morning after.
At the end, yes. I asked this at the
Wake up
start.
in a cold sweat in the night.
I wake up. I wake up in the morning, feel like.
When I wake up, who I'm gonna be.
You all have the same dream. You wake up, do something about it.
Martyr shooting up in the.
I'm gonna lean back in my chair in case you need me.
In the morning, if we didn't wake up in the middle of the night, I'm gonna go to. Hey, Sippy, I had a very weird dream. I'm worried it might be prophetic. You're a cleric. Could you help me find out if it's actually telling the future?
Was it with Merlin?
Yes. And he got his shit rocked.
I think that was less prophetic.
Sippy?
Yes, Arania, come in.
I had a terrible dream.
I think we had the same dream.
Sippy! Sippy!
Why is everyone coming into Sippy's room?
Man, even out of bed.
We said yes, and
Yeah, Jarl Balgrim Sippy is just like, yes, come in.
I like to think Zerk is just there.
It's so funny you say that, because that is our party token for Sunday, Bill.
Jarl Balgrim waking up going, ugh.
He's just like, yes, the...
I just want Zerkish to repel from the ceiling, like, hey, I had a dream.
Nah, Zerkich is gonna be so chill about it, and then when we're gonna be on the boat, we're gonna be talking about the dream, and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I had that. We're gonna be like, you fucking what, man?
So, am I getting hunted now?
That, he was talking about you, right? I mean, that...
Yeah, like, Marlon told me the other, like, big bosses don't like that I'm squaring up with power that might qualify me to join their leagues. And that he was one of the few people who actually wanted me to get it so that he could manipulate me to do what he wants. And that guy very clearly said he wanted to knock me down.
This doesn't
I
seem
feel
like
nauseous.
peaceful Nordic town is like time.
I feel nauseous. Oh god, is he in the walls? The walls are shrinking in.
I don't think the walls are gonna be an issue. I don't think they're gonna
If I don't stab
but
them.
I just don't think he's gonna worry about the walls.
That's That's what he wants you to think. Produce the right-hander.
Why are we stabbing walls?
Swing.
Dodges.
Hey, shithead, do I look like a wall? Also, that was a swing, not a stab.
It's a right-hander! How the fuck would I stab?
By running the point. That's not the point. What the fuck's happening?
We had a dream. I'm getting hunted by some guy who doesn't like me. Merlin got his shit clapped.
This is no different than yesterday.
Well, now there's another guy, in addition to all of the other guys from before.
I'm aware of that. We all had the same dream.
How do you know that? How long have you been here? You a spy?
And
Seduce
if I
me.
was, what do you do about it?
Seduce me.
Seduce me.
Look, Merlin's involved. That means we're inadvertently involved. Think.
I think we need to take several deep breaths. This isn't helping you at all. This
Close
isn't
your
helping.
mouth. Martyr. No more talking for you for the next 5 minutes. Everyone else who can think for more than 2 seconds on a process, I need to consider. Merlin has been doing things he shouldn't have, apparently, and he got his ass kicked. The one who kicked his ass is finally stepping into the ring, which means it's probably a problem for us in the long term.
Yep.
That just means things to kill.
If
That
they
would be
don't kill
great.
us first.
If we understood if they're even capable of dying.
Also that.
Merlin, I'm sure if he could die, would be dead 1,000 times over by various things that want him dead. So if they're similar... if they're similar in any sort of way, this isn't something we can just deal with blades and magic. We're going to have to find a way around it. So far, I don't have anything in any sort of ideas or where we can deal with it now. So we need to just stop worrying about it, keep it in mind, learn of the consequences that might follow. But we need to continue, and we need to put Martyr back together. If he falls apart, well, from what I know about Martyr, he's carrying very important things inside of him. We need them contained.
I mean,
So,
falling apart is kind of just like a constant at this point.
I want to make it not constant, Orania. That's why we're going to a cache. We're trying to fit the Martyr puzzle pieces back together. So, don't worry about the dream you saw. Don't worry about Merlin. He'll figure it out himself. You don't live that long being what he is and not find your way around. Sure, that wasn't his first ass kicking.
Ask Sankiri.
But we need to get a cache, fix Martyr, find out what's available to us, find out how far the extent of this other person is. See what they do in the term of us taking care of our own problem. If it's even something we need to worry about right now, or they're biding their time as well. We don't have enough information to either plan or care about it at the time. It'll just waste our resources, and it'll waste the 3 brain cells Martyr has on something he can't do anything about. So, now, Martyr, you're unbanned from opening your mouth. Don't bring it up again. I wasn't talking that long. Quit being so dramatic.
Holding your breath that whole time?
It was hardly a minute. Being a baby. Anyway, why are we in Sippy's bedroom?
I want to talk to him.
Alright, well, talk to him. Everyone, get ready. Gather
You
yourselves.
said I couldn't talk about it anymore. Which is it? Which is it?
Why do you want to talk to him about that?
It was before you came here.
You're done here.
My head hurts.
Let's just go somewhere else. Let's finish packing.
Yes, gather your things. We're leaving today. I have a rat to murder.
Marta shoots up. I have to go find Matron.
Yes, why don't you go find Matron?
Full sprint, like linebacker charging through the hall.
He's gonna knock somebody over.
DM, do you want me to roll to see if I bowl over any acolytes?
Athletics check.
Zerkis looks at Sippy.
Good morning.
Walks out the door.
Good morning, US.
13 owl choir boys are bowled over as you run them over. And they make several.
I'll let you finish packing. Ronnie just kind of backs out of the room.
Still just like sort of staring. Just stares at you all, who's the only one left in there. Good morning. Goes back to sleep.
Good morning. Good night.
Guess we don't see you again. Do I find Matron?
Ignore that. That's for after session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Find Matron?
He's just gonna ask her, like, hey, are you coming with us?
Why'd you say it like that?
That's all I was doing, is getting the confirmation whether or not she's coming with.
So, Martyr.
Mm-hmm.
Connor.
Yes.
Friend.
Yes.
Earlier this evening, you decidedly did like pulling some things out of my ass. I just want to assure you, what I'm about to show you is not pulling something out of my ass.
If I see her corpse on the floor, I might not believe you.
I promise it's going to make people react.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already reacting. I can see where this is going.
So you get to Matron's room.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked.
I charge through.
No. No, you don't. Don't
26.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit. I beg.
Oh no.
I'm begging.
Oh no.
I'm begging you.
Please
Don't go.
I'm telling you,
no.
Marta thinks she's been taken.
Yes. Yeah. You could say.
Hold on, Matron.
You could say that.
Oh no.
I'm on the way.
In flagrante
I'm aware.
delicto with whom?
Marta is aware of what Marta's about to see.
I
Marta is not.
I can't say.
I need.
I took my glasses off. I don't want to look at it. I refuse this reality.
With whom? In flagrante delicto, Pyro. Who's she fucking?
We gotta find that sorcerer soon. I'll vote.
It's funny you say that.
Bro.
Look at her go!
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd.
Arania passed us by the room and oh my goodness, I had no idea they were so flexible.
So Marta charges in. We're
What's
slow.
happening in the room?
Splinters are in the air. Marta's drawing out a sword to slash into the bed if there's a demon there. Other than
Number 17, the spread eagle.
What do I see, DM?
I regret.
What do I see?
There's sword out. Zerkich peeking under his arm. Arania looking over his shoulder. What do we see?
I need to preface this because of the previous explanation. I rolled things. and I've been rolling stealth checks for the last few sessions. Because you're such a nosy shit. And so what you see in this room is Matron. You see Matron on the bottom. And you see Vicenta on top.
Mario charges in. Get the fuck off of her! Wait a minute.
Mario, you grabs Mario by the horn. No.
I like to imagine I lock eyes with Matron for a moment, and then we both start to like mouths filled with puke. As Ricketts turns my head.
On the way. He pushes him out the door, looks back.
He's running away now.
I'm not gonna sit here and judge you.
Does
in the temple?
a 20 hit your AC, Murder?
No.
Does a 23 hit your AC? Because I'm giving her advantage.
23 hits.
There is a. It's not a dart.
Oh no!
It impacts off of your.
So in the hallway, people catching up just see a flying dildo smack Martyr in the face.
Took that off real quick.
Well, it's right in front of her.
He's a monk.
Get in the fucking temple!
I'm glad Sippy's asleep.
Kineas is a god of freedom.
Yes, she is. But usually it's
God of liberation.
If Sippy was awake, he'd be eating some Irish coffee to get through this morning.
God, revolutionary.
Martyr is screaming and gagging down the hallway.
Ricketts standing in the doorway, shaking his head, arms crossed. Well, I see why you didn't want to be in the chains.
Oh!
Vasena just covering them both with a blanket. God damn it, son.
I'm just gonna kind of just sort of. What is the wall, like the door frame made out of? Is it stone?
Debris now.
Oh, that's the door itself is debris. He's talking about this door frame.
The DM wants to go home.
Is it stone, Pyro?
I've had a night.
I would like to stone shape a new door for them and just close it.
How long is the casting time on Stone Shape, please?
Stone shape? 1 action.
Okay, so for 6 seconds, you just see this seething rage. Just.
I'm just letting her know, like, I'm just gonna remake the door for you.
You better do
just
that.
Let her know that I'm covering you back up.
Tell Martyr. He's going to die.
You should probably still hear Martyr gagging down the hall.
I'll make sure he gets the message, but I feel confident that he already knows.
Just so that I gotta know this will make sense. Have you all seen the new Mortal Kombat where they're about to enter the scene and Johnny Cage has his phone out, right? And he's just recording everything. That's what Uhal's doing right now.
Uhal's like, you're doing great, sweetie.
He's just like, interesting, because this is some crazy shit.
Okay, so Fab.
Why that music?
No, I misclicked. Hang on.
Martyr having an existential crisis.
Martyr's washing his eyes out with anything. Like he'll go wash his eyes out with the sand and the
Vasena doesn't have it. Okay. she's just aghast and horror. And if she wasn't straddling Matron would probably be out there trying to kill one of you.
Martyr saw his whole sister's titties. He is not gonna be recoverable.
You saw worse.
Yeah, He's throwing up in the courtyard.
God, this is worse than being in the army. Take me back. Just take the memory.
It,
You get that Full Metal Jacket.
so what have we learned?
He just screams for a solid.
Yeah, So I think what we've learned, I think the lesson for today is, don't barge into people's rooms, even if you hear screaming, and possibly, especially if you hear screaming, unless you hear the word help.
Well. Hang on,
Listen,
let me
if they're screaming that as part of their sex in a very public space, then it's their own fault if they get walked
Very
in.
public. Their locked bedroom. Very public.
Fucking temple.
I don't think that their doors had locks.
It was locked. That's why he busted in.
Yeah.
I just thought he busted in because he didn't have time
No.
to try and open the door.
He busted in because it was locked.
Yeah.
Now, was Vicinia the person that we saved?
Yeah.
Nope.
This is Dragon Sorceress. College years, baby. Then
Dang,
what color am I missing from the lesbian flag?
they got along
Is it-
real quick.
Yeah.
I think not all of them. You have
I
the
thought
pink
there
and
was
the
a fifth one.
white and the orange. I think
There was
there's
a
like
fifth.
maybe another shade of like peach.
I'm just gonna throw a light gray in here. There we go.
Not gray.
Alright.
I think there's like a peachy color between pink and orange.
How do you think I put them next to each other?
To set yourself up for failure.
Apparently.
Love.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, horny.
I don't know if the word love is used right now.
So maybe we should just
What did
Maybe.
Marlena say? They can't take it away from you. It'll
Mm.
always
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
DM, what's that written above the NPCs? That's weird.
Surface top, power bottom.
who wrote that? I did.
Okay. You know what?
I think it would be funnier if Matron was a sub bottom though.
You'll never find out.
Ronnie just kind of murder on
What?
the head. It's gonna be okay.
Hey, I have enough charisma to possibly find out.
So what we've learned today is that I don't.
Sister?
What we've learned today is that I don't have to scare Martyr with visions of his friends dying.
The next time Oblivion's like, feel the fear, he's like, you don't, this does nothing to me. And this is just
Slap,
like
slap,
when he
slap,
walks
slap,
around me.
slap, 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 slap.
Oh, no.
No, that's what the Vermin Lord's gonna do to you.
Hey, fuck
Do
it.
you want to see if Uhal knows how to modify your memory? I mean,
Please,
we'll all remember, but
please.
I
Does
mean, when
what?
I get to a certain spot, I can rewind time, so that never happened.
Take this memory from
This is how it was. If Matron was the sub bottom and Vicenna's the power top, that's what it was.
But get liberated, get liberated, get liberated.
we don't know what to do from here. Let's finish packing. Let's think about literally anything else.
I don't think we can go further in the session. I think this is the perfect spot to end off. Fuck. We're not.
Packing.
Let's make your job easy. We finish packing up, and Martyr, in a shell of himself, just kind of gets dragged along by Aranya until we get to the boat.
Please.
That way you can pick up the next session as us leaving
Yes.
port.
You're all. You know what? I know the perfect way to end this. So get you guys on the boat. Let me just put you right over here on the boat map.
Oh god.
You know what? I don't like this name anymore. Now that this has happened. All right. But
No, it wasn't even-
we're gonna keep it
Mhm.
as you board the salivating slimy out.
Martyr face down.
Is this actual to scale size of the boat?
Probably
Yeah.
close.
That's why I'm just asking, making sure.
Yes,
Is that
it is.
actually?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Salivating slime.
As we board the boats, Rickage gives them both a
sex boat.
questionable look.
You know what? What's about to happen isn't going to end well. Let me just... Avast ye! Welcome aboard!
Martyr just planking on the ground.
And swinging
Who's the
down,
captain?
from the top...
Stand up to meet
No.
the captain.
Swinging
No,
down
it
from
isn't.
a top... No, it's not. It's not. Swinging down from the top rope.
Owlbear.
Oh, blank!
Shit, Mark.
Hold up, that.
Missing texture.
Missing error!
You
Missing...
have mods in Gmod. Who is that?
It's a rat.
That's smarter right now.
A rat.
Is that a pirate rat?
Welcome aboard!
Hi, rat.
My name you can call me Captain Nodis.
Nodis.
Captain Nodis.
I'm gonna call you Captain Jack Sparrow.
Also, Sippy, don't worry about it.
Have you heard of
Oh,
Captain
this
Spack
thing
Jero?
Arrow.
It's a real NPC. You don't want to bring him up.
You summoned Captain Spock! Shut up!
No.
So where's Matron? Where's Vicena? Where's Fractal?
Well, let me just put them right here, yeah, right next to each other.
Are they holding hands?
Well, it's kind of hard considering Matron is holding two.
Kind of hard, huh?
You're going in the feather box. As
Are they-
Matron,
are they just platonic? Is it just physical or
Matron's holding two knives.
coming towards me?
And Vicena is just trying to. She's noticeably blushing, and she's just trying to look into a book, trying to not exist.
The Kama Sutra. Interesting read.
Yeah, Sippy's taking another look around everyone. Did I miss something?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And you'll miss it forever.
I think you'll be very thankful that you missed it.
Take the
Whoa.
memory from me.
I
Whoa,
expect
whoa,
up
walk
30
over to
health.
Jerky.
God damn it!
And he's gonna whisper like, "Zerkis, does that make you a matchmaker? 'Cause technically, you're the one who brought her here."
You introduced Martyr to Iranian.
I don't know what to think about this.
This is a fine vessel. Why is
Yes,
why is
perfectly boat-like.
everyone so awkward?
Problems happen.
Like what?
I saw my. And he looks at Matron as he's about to finish the sentence.
Oh, is
Nah, here's what-
it because the sidekicks were fucking?
Yeah.
I have it on video.
Maybe don't bring it up.
Zerkit's just gonna walk up to Matron, like put his hand up,
Look,
in a very hushed tone.
you're not the only one who wants to stab Martyr. You're just gonna have to curb that for a while. I need him in one piece.
Fine. And she stabs into the railing.
We're on a boat, the One Piece.
And she kind of takes Vicena by the hand and walks down the rail over here. Tacitly ignoring you.
Please tell me she just yells back, "Knock if you need us."
As they're walking away,
You two got friendly pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, fucking.
She just yells back at Martyr,
saying.
"Fuck off!"
Hadn't even been a week.
Martyr's softly crying.
Well, I mean, both of them were in prison for how long? Makes sense, I guess.
Prison changes
I
a
mean-
woman.
To be fair, I mean, if they're hanging out every day for a week, make a connection. I mean,
Yeah.
Look, things happen. People do things. Let's move on.
I'm things. Jonathan, you're fucking.
No one's done you. I think.
I'm just. I'm gonna put it there. I'm not strong enough to continue the session.
Jonathan, you're fucking my dog.
And